Hello, Electroheads. For quite some time now, I've been on a mission to try and find the perfect e-skate helmet. And when I say e-skate, I really mean electric skateboards, one-wheels, electric unicycles, really fast scooters, you know, all the really fun, slightly deathy ones. Because to begin with, like, what sort of helmet do you wear? You can wear a regular skating lid, but for those longer rides, the really fast stuff, you kind of want a bit of face protection. And then you find yourself looking at motorcycle helmets, but that's just like, it's a bit like going to your local swimming pool dressed in scuba gear, isn't it? It's just a bit much. One of the best solutions I've seen, particularly in the electric unicycle community, is people using like motocross helmets and downhill mountain bike helmets. Lightweight, but full face protection. Decent solution. But you know what? I found something better. You see, a few weeks ago, a Canadian brand called Predator Helmets emailed me and they were like, hey, we make the sickest helmets. Do you mind if we send you some? And I was like, no, I don't. And I'll tell you what, this came at a really good time for me because my current helmet, which is actually an old ski helmet, is, yeah. Now this is the first helmet that they sent me. Oh, that took so many tries. Now this, ow! Now this is the stupid idea. This is the first helmet that they sent me, and I'm not going to talk about this one too long because it's not the one I want to focus on today, but quick mention. This is the Predator FR7, and it will be my new go-to helmet for like popping to the shops. It's probably going to be the one you'll see most on camera as well because, well, you can see my face. But for all other kinds of riding, this is my new daily. Oh yes. This is the Predator DH6-XG, and according to Predator, it was the first ever helmet designed specifically for downhill longboarding, which pretty much makes it the closest thing we're ever going to get to a dedicated EUC one-wheel e-skate helmet, because, you know, riding way too fast on pieces of wood, that's what we do. I've had this helmet for a few weeks now, and I am pretty convinced it's the perfect helmet for e-rides. Allow me to explain why. Starting with the obvious one, full face protection. Now obviously this is a personal preference thing. Some people are perfectly happy riding wearing just a regular lid. That is absolutely fine. Some people prefer riding with absolutely no helmet at all, and that is absolutely dumb. That's really, what, are you worried you got too many brain cells? Wear a helmet. Me personally, I really value the full face protection. This is the money maker right here, guys. I've actually been riding electric unicycles a lot recently, as you'll see in the B-roll to this video. I'm borrowing one at the moment and I'm doing a lot of practice on them because I want to get good enough on them that we can make lots of videos about them and maybe do reviews. At the moment, I still kind of suck. And during that time, really appreciate the face protection. Notice there's already a couple of little like scratches and marks on here. Yeah, those are from hitting the floor while my head was in it. Again, it's a personal preference thing, but I just find that when I ride with a full face helmet on, I am more confident and therefore I push harder and I have more fun. I ride harder because I feel safer. Next thing I have to mention is lightness. This helmet, I don't know how to convey lightness on video. So this helmet is seriously light, 900 grams in fact, less than a kilo. It's so light it feels like it can't possibly be as safe as they say it is, but it's fully certified in all the ways you would hope it to be. And the mad thing is, this isn't even the lightest model. There's a model above this one called the DH6X, and that is the lightest full face helmet that you can buy. Look, no one likes wearing a helmet, but when it's as light as this one, it just feels like a lot less of an inconvenience. Of course, another thing that minimizes the inconvenience of wearing a helmet is comfort. And the good news is, it's a comfy buy. Believe it or not, this helmet is actually one size fits all. You don't get to choose your size. Instead, what it comes with is lots and lots of adjustable stick-on pads. So you know how like when you buy in-ear earphones and they've got like the different size of thingies depending on how huge your ear holes are? Same idea. So you got these ones, which are a bit of cheek there. And then there's these, which is ear, maybe? And these all come in lots of different thicknesses. And all you have to do then is pull out the inner lining of the helmet and then just stick these pads in the size that you want, wherever you feel that you need them. There's even extra Velcro stick-on dots, so if you've got a super weird head shape, like me, you can, you know, put them in weird positions where you need them for your weird head. This may sound like a bit of faff, and to be honest, it is. It took me a good 20 minutes to tweak this properly, find the right size pads for me, put them in the right places, because again, weird head. But when you get it right, you'll know. Because you'll slip it on and it's just, oh, it just feels like my head right now. It just feels like I have a bigger, harder head than before. So yeah, adjustable pads, big fan. Bit of a faff in the beginning, but what you end up with is what feels like a custom-made helmet, like these. And then I guess another thing worth discussing is the visor. So my DH6 came with 3 visor options, this kind of silvery one, there was a black one, and then a totally clear one. As you'll see from the B-roll of this video, my preference so far is no visor at all. I don't know, I just like having my face out. Also, I ride mostly in the city, and I quite like just being able to make eye contact with drivers when I'm, you know, overtaking or passing. Granted, you could do that with the clear visor too. I don't know, I just like riding without. Maybe that'll change over time. One thing I have noticed about riding with a visor, and this is kind of a strange one, but I think it's worth mentioning. If you're someone who feels a bit self-conscious riding around on your e-ride because of the amount of stares that you get, this might help. Believe it or not, I'm a fairly introverted person. I don't like being stared at in public, which you'd never think. And on the few occasions that I have ridden with the reflective visor on like this on my Onewheel, I find it a lot easier to deal with the anxiety of being stared at because, well, my face is covered. It's like a little shield from the outside world. Also, during these pandemic times, you could just like go into the supermarket with this and, you know, leave your face mask at home. I don't think that's something you can actually do, by the way. Wear a mask. Overall, great helmet. I'm really, really happy with this. With the full face protection, I feel so much safer now, which means I'm riding with more confidence, which means I'm enjoying myself more, and all of that comes with no extra inconvenience because it's so light and so comfortable. Now, it's not cheap. This DH6-XG comes in at $395, and if you want the super lightweight DH6X, well, that's $490. But you know what? Helmets, not something that you should cheap out on. Much like tattoos or sushi. And there we have it, the Predator DH6-XG, my pick for the perfect e-ride helmet. Let us know in the comments, what helmet do you rock on your e-ride? Also, what other products and accessories would you like to see us feature on the channel? Let us know down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you soon.